In this part, we're going to be working with inequalities. So in the previous examples, we were working with equation because we had the equal sign. Here we have the inequality. So most parts are very similar to what we did, meaning the process. The only difference is instead of equal sign, we're working with the inequality sign. Now let's take a look at the left side. I have one part on the left side and one part on the right side. So it's 4 to the power of x minus 2. So this is together for the exponent. Now to solve when x is the exponent, we're going to do log of both sides. So log of 4 to the power of x minus 2, close parenthesis again, less than log of 11. Now after that, I'm going to apply the power property. I'm going to bring my exponent in front of log so that I can start solving for x. So parenthesis of x minus 2 times log of 4 less than log of 11. Now here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get x minus 2 by itself first. So that means I'm going to divide the left side and the right side by log of 4. So when I do that, I'm going to be left on the left side x minus 2 less than log of 11 over log of 4. And what I'm going to do is, in case you were asked to evaluate with a calculator, I'm going to put this in big parenthesis, and you see why. It's because you're still solving for x. Now to get x by itself, I want to cancel out the minus 2. So in order to cancel out the minus 2, I'm going to add 2 to both sides. So what I'm going to have is x less than log of 11 over log of 4 plus 2. But remember, my log is in parentheses. So let me put in the big parenthesis. So that way that the 2 is separate from this log. And that would be my final answer. This is where you would stop if you're working without the calculators. Now, say that you're asked to evaluate with a calculator. So this is where we're going to continue. So I'm going to write this part up here for more space. So x less than log of 11 over log of 4 plus 2. So we're continuing as if we were working with calculators, trying to solve for the numerical answer of x. So from here, when you evaluate log of 11 over log 4, so working with scientific calculators, I'm going to hit log of 11 close parenthesis divided by log of 4 close parenthesis. Now again, I made sure that for the log I close parenthesis on the 11 and then I close parenthesis on 4 for the second log. So that way, this log of 11 is separated from this log of 4. I'm going to hit enter. So we got 1.7297. So I'm going to write in place of where the log is. So it's x less than 1.7297 and then bring down to plus 2. So basically, I'm going to add 2 to 1.7297. Since 2 is a whole number, and if I were to convert it to decimal, I add the decimal point with a 4 because it's to the 4th decimal place. So I'm going to add 2. I'm going to have 3.7297. Now that would be my answer. In order for me to check it, I'm just going to add it or plug in the number that's less than what we have here into x. So say I want to pick a number that's less than 3.7297. So let's say x is 3.7296. It's less than 3.7297. So I'm going to plug it into x. So you're going to work out the exponent first. So when you do 3.7296 minus 2, for your exponent is going to be 1.7296. And supposedly it's less than 11. So 4 to the power of 1.7296. So if I were to raise it, so let me clear this. I'm going to hit 4, raise it to what we have here, 1.7296. So I'm going to type it into the calculator. 1.7296. Hit enter. I get 10.9982. So let me write that down. So 4 to the power of 1.7296, it's 10.9982, which is less than 11. So we know that 10.9982 is actually less than 11, so that means it works. So therefore, this is our final answer. I checked it, it works. And again, you see the process of using log on how to find the value of x, and then we're just plugging it back in to make sure it works, and it did. So therefore my final answer is x less than 3.7297, or basically mean x can be any number as long as it's less than 3.7297.